There are many unforgettable characters in the world of anime. Heroes who fight for justice, villains who seek power, and rivals who push the story forward. But every once in a while, a character appears who is far more complicated than any of those roles. A character who is feared, misunderstood, and yet deeply admired. One such character is Itachi Uchiha, because his story forces us to question something deeper, what it really means to be right or wrong. At first, Itachi appears to be the villain of the story, a man who destroyed his own clan and left his younger brother alive with nothing but hatred. To the world, he is a traitor. To his brother, he is the person who took everything away. When we first hear about Itachi, there is an image we are given, a name tied to a tragedy, someone powerful enough to commit an unthinkable act. And when he finally appears, that image only seems to grow darker. He is calm, distant, and frighteningly powerful. A rogue shinobi whose very presence unsettles even the experienced ninja. Through the memories from the past, we see the older brother Sasuke once admired, a prodigy who carried himself with unusual maturity, someone who seemed to care deeply for the people around him. And suddenly, the image we thought we understood became far more complicated. Itachi experienced the horrors of war at a very young age. Those experiences shaped the way he saw the world. While many sought power and recognition, Itachi longed for something much simpler: peace. But the shinobi world rarely allows such simple solutions. As tensions between the Uchiha clan and the Hidden Leaf village began to rise, Itachi found himself standing between two sides that were slowly moving towards conflict. If the rebellion began, it would have ignited another war. And in the end, Itachi was forced to make a decision that would define the rest of his life. Itachi believed that sometimes protecting the greater good requires sacrifices that few people are willing to make. Instead of choosing loyalty to his clan or loyalty to his family, he chose loyalty to peace itself. But that decision came with a heavy price. To prevent a war that could have taken countless lives, Itachi accepted the role of a villain in the eyes of the world. He allowed people to hate him, to fear him, and to believe the worst about him. And perhaps the most painful part of that decision was that even his own brother grew up to believe that he was a monster. Itachi's story raises a difficult question. Was he right? Was sacrificing his own clan to prevent a larger war truly a moral choice? Or was it simply another tragedy created by a broken world? There is a moment in the story where Itachi speaks about the nature of reality, that each of us lives dependent and bound by our individual knowledge and our awareness. All that is what we call reality. However, both knowledge and awareness are equivocal. One's reality might be another's illusion. We all live inside our own fantasies. In that sense, every person lives inside a version of the world shaped by their own understanding. From one perspective, Itachi is a hero who sacrificed everything for peace. From another, he is someone who committed an unforgivable act. And maybe the reason his story resonates so strongly is because both interpretations can exist at the same time. Characters like Itachi remind us that morality is rarely simple. The world is not always divided into heroes and villains. Sometimes, the people who carry the greatest burdens are the ones who remain misunderstood the longest. Perhaps that is why Itachi Uchiha has become a beloved character, because he represents something that is painfully human. The idea that doing what is necessary does not always mean being understood. And sometimes, the quiet sacrifices made in the shadows are the ones that matter the most.